My name's Nick. I started Nick's Electronics Repair about 10 years ago, and since then we have fixed over 25,000 devices. In today's video, we're going to show you how to fix this Synology unit, which is model DS1813 Plus, and the issue is that the blue light is blinking endlessly. So our first step, let's open it up. For this unit, we're going to start by removing these screws on the back, and we have 6 of them. Now we can lift the cover off. Next, we have 4 more screws on the back. We'll flip the unit upside down. And we have 3 silver screws right here. This should free up our back plate with the fans. Now we just need to disconnect them. Next, we're going to free up the motherboard. And finally, we can remove the motherboard screws. Now, I do want to show you that the back plane is connected over here to the motherboard. So that is the last piece connecting it to the unit. So when we lift it, we want to be a little gentle, clear it from that connector, and then we can remove it. All right, we'll put the unit to the side for now and focus on the motherboard. Now that the motherboard is out, I want to pay special attention to this daughter board here. Now, in order to remove the daughter board, we do need to pinch the plastic clip here while lifting it up. And then we can wiggle the other side out and flip it over. And the part we really want to pay attention to is this U1 IC right here. And to test it, we're actually going to use this cable we made using a donor Synology motherboard, which connects to USB. And we're essentially going to connect this little daughter board to the computer and see at what speeds does it read and write. We're going to open up the HDD raw copy. We do see our Synology disk station. We'll click continue. Okay, we're going to copy it, save it to one of our drives. We'll click start. And we're already seeing a bunch of read errors. And our read speed is quite off. We have 0.1 megabytes per second. That should be closer to the 20 mark, I believe. Some units, I believe, are also at 10. So really, as long as it's around 9, 10, or more, that's okay. If it's at 0.1, 1, or 2, most likely it means that your daughter board has that IC chip as defective. And obviously, we're also seeing all of these read errors, which is an issue. So we're going to go ahead and stop it here. There's no need to go any further than this. All right, our next step is going to be to replace this IC chip with a new one. And to do that, we're going to be using our bottom heat as well as hot air. Because we have components on the bottom side of this daughter board, I do want to go as fast as I can on the removal. I don't want to put much heat to it. So to help me with that, I'm going to start by adding solder to all these pads here. And then we're going to add some flux. Touch that up real quick. All right. There we go. That was pretty quick. Now I don't have any components above it, so I just pushed it up. All right, and while the board is still hot, we're gonna go ahead and desolder that extra solder we added. We'll give that a quick clean. And now we can install our replacement chip. We'll just slide it in place. Okay. And that looks good enough to me. Let's go ahead and lock in a couple more now. Let's add some flux. go ahead and remove a little bit of that excess. There we go. Now I think I might have removed a little too much, and because of that I don't think our last pin is properly locked in, but we're going to verify that here in a second, and we're going to start by zooming in a little closer, and we're going to do a physical check by raking our pins. And it looks like all of these are good. Ah, okay, that one's not. All right, let's try that again. Oh, that trace now is moving, but the trace is moving with the pin. So that's good. Clean all that up again. All right, let's do one more check. Go the other way, just to be sure. Yeah, so that whole trace is moving with the pin, but the rest is good. Okay, those are nice and solid. Alright, for this one I'm a little uncertain, so I'm going to also rake the other way, and we're okay. Alright, so to me that confirms that all of the remaining pins are properly soldered, and this daughter board is good to go for testing. Alright, the daughter board is connected back to the computer, so we'll hit continue. Alright, and we're going to name this one YouTube Video Post Repair. Hit continue again and start. Okay, and we can tell now it's about 9 megabytes per second, and this is going a lot faster, and we're also not getting any of the errors. So before we were getting tons of errors and bad blocks. Okay, so that does confirm the daughter board is now fixed. All right, we can now reinstall our daughter board back into the motherboard. There we go, and we can put everything back together again. And we're pretty much going to do it all in reverse. And finally we put the cover on. So we need to squeeze the sides and push it forward. At this point we can go ahead and power it on, because it'll take a minute for it to boot in anyways. Alright, we'll connect the Ethernet. And now we wait. And it does look like we are detecting our LAN. And of course we can see both of our LAN lights turn on. Aha! And we just got a beep. Our orange status light is on, which was not happening before. So this is progress. Let's go ahead and see if we can detect it on the network. All right, it does look like we're able to now detect the DS1813 Plus on the network. So let's go ahead and select it. Okay. All right, and it looks like it's visible on the network. Now for the purpose of this video, we're not going to install hard drives and go through the full setup, but we have confirmed we have fixed this unit. It is now booting properly and detectable on the network. If you have a unit you would like to send in for us to fix, we'll have our link to our website where we offer flat rate services. That'll be in the video description down below. If you want to check out more content for Synology repairs, you can check out this video next. Otherwise, if you found the video helpful or useful, make sure to leave us a like, subscribe for more content, and thank you for watching.